Oh shit, it actually happened. So yeah, that happened. You see how used to I am just like, you know, chanting and throwing the shit away? Because I almost threw it away like to the crowd as a like muscle memory. You know, you chant the gloves and you throw them away, you know, but then you can see I almost almost throw them away. But yeah, that happened. Uh yeah, I'm now level 91.5, and as you saw in the clip, I chanced allopathies, which is pretty damn nice. It basically like doubled my blight DPS from having a at the time level 19 wall blight in, you know, it's random 4 link. So that's pretty good. I made myself a, it's not a good chest, honestly, it's just random chest, you know. Ideally the cold resist would be flat evasion and ES. Other than that, oh yeah, I made a new wand. I was trying to make efficacy wand because I'm expecting that eventually I have to drop the one of the links away. So in that case, it would be control destruction. I would still have the efficacy for the duration, and it's just more damage than control destruction for my Bane. Obviously, eventually, hopefully, I will just have despair or blasphemy, but the Bane is really useful. It's a decent amount of damage, and that's just the DPS of the Bane itself. And then on top of that, I get the curse that then, you know, affects my ED and my blight. Uh, Other than that, I don't think I. Oh, I found this ID shield, boys. This is actually a potentially like a CI trickster shield, but I'm using, well, it has like 200 ES and another like almost 800 evasion. But it has a lot of spell dodge. I'm 17 spell dodge now. If I were to get the Atsiri boots, I could go up to that goes up to 16. Eventually, hopefully, when I'll get some either fled in my research, and I'll upgrade the tool breach stones. Hopefully, I get the perfect from there. But yeah, well, that's some random ass year. But yeah, I didn't play too much on Saturday and Sunday because on Sunday my roommate had a uh, birthday party, and on Saturday I kind of had to clean my room, and it took a bit of time because this is you know. But yesterday was an interesting day. I found Calm's Heart. I found Cold Worm. I found Witchfire Brew, which I sadly can't use right now because I really, really want to keep my flask suffixes. So I would either have to drop the Adra from my flask, which I don't want to do because my boots are only 20% movement speed and I'm not using shield charge. I might start using shield charge at some point, but I don't honestly really feel like I need it too much. I found Vol's Devotion. I think I got this from like League mechanic, like Legion. Yeah. Not I don't remember if it was from a chest or if it was from an incubator, but so I think this was un-ID'd, so I think it can't be from incubator then. Yeah. And I'm now, you know, at like depth 800, like depth 200. A bit, I can go a bit deeper, but you can see I had a Grand Architect here and here, and instead of getting the Cerberus Limb, which if I had, I would then go to the Moon Temple unique map again, and then combine this and the Fire Shield in the goddamn nice shield that I think I've shown in a different video previously. But instead, I just got 2 rings, which is a bit feels bad, man. Now, I was pretty lucky on getting 2 bosses by the time I hit like, you know, level 80 Delve Zones. And they basically have 0 mods. Like this has like monsters have a chance to avoid elemental ailments. Doesn't matter at all. And then this was like just like not absolutely nothing. But yeah, I did them with my Jackboy. The Jackboy is now 2 levels higher as well. And actually, yesterday I learned that Bladestorm is somehow bugged. It's like some initial hit doesn't work on it, so it's basically just doing less damage than it's supposed to be. But yeah, I respec this slightly. I decided to drop this cluster and instead go here, so I'm now at 90% chance to impale, which I feel is fine. And I'm getting Soul Steel, which gives a lot of resistance, which makes it easier to gear, and then I'll end up getting dead fast from here. So I think it's a good trade-off. It's a bit more points, but gives a lot more defense. I found this yesterday as well. This is absolutely disgusting amulet. T1 fat physical, T1 life, some crit multi, int. This gives all the int I ever need. And it has an open suffix for resistances too, which is great. And I realized that the prismatic Eclipse I have is actually better than... Oh, it's not here, it's in here. Than the foil I was using. And it has a, you know, less dexterity requirements. So I could drop the versatility completely. Now again, eventually I'll hopefully get it done, but yeah. The fights were pretty easy. I dropped my Molten Shell for self-cast Immortal Call for the fight, and it was a breeze to do. But yeah. And what I'm doing with Jack now, like this is now like 2.5 levels higher than it was previously, is whenever I get, like I'm doing all the sulfite objectives with the jug, because the Delve is really good XP, and this isn't the fastest map clearer. I also respec out of Unyielding to Unbreakable, so I think for the most part the XP that this guy's gonna get is just gonna be from Delve. So yeah, in the 3.8 this would actually be really nice, because I mean you wouldn't have to even do that because the sulfite is, they're planning to make it shared within the league, so that would be actually, you know, you could actually have a character that literally does nothing else but delve, which is really cool. But yeah, so I'm just getting some sulfite with this character through that way. And the GG drops that I showed earlier. So now I have another item towards the boss layer. Thanks, I did. But oh god, what a shitty roll. But I think I'm actually gonna just double corrupt the comms if I get the temple room. And another one is, you know, just fun spreading rot, which I might also just double corrupt. It's a good roll too. Well, perfect roll. So getting like, you know, kind of like corrupted, cannot be inflicted by the corrupting blood or human maim or silence would be really nice for my trickster. But yeah, I had some pretty goddamn good drops. Excited to see how this boy goes up in damage once they roll the patch that fixes the Blade Storm.
My mana is gone.
Yeah, having a lot of fun with the league still, and I'm kinda itching to play some SRS, like all the accuracy changes that the game got this patch made SRS a lot better. Like the precision is absolutely insane for minion accuracy. But before I do that, I would have to find Devouring Diadem, which is actually I can just show it. It is a unique helm from the Mastermind that gives you EB gives some, you know, gem level. It has some ES. Soccer gems have 20% reduced mana reservation, so you would put your skills here for that. Some Feast of Flesh, which is kinda cool. It gives you some decent amount of life and ES per corpse consumed. And the 10% chance for energy shield recharge to start when you use a skill. This is the big thing here. So I would take this. Like, this is the reason I want this helm. Obviously, it gives me EB, which will save skill points in the pathing. But I would take Wicked Ward, which would basically mean that you will have a permanent ES recharge with the build. And that'll solve all the mana cost issues of what SRS has. Like, usually either you go EB, or you use the blood magic chest, or you use to craft blood magic on your staff, but for some fucking reason, since Betrayal, they removed that craft, so you can't do that anymore. I'm a bit sad about that, but yeah. So I would do EB, MOM, SRS. And that also gives it a decent chunk of extra survivability. Probably gonna have like 2k, 1500 to 2k or something like that. Yes, and I actually have a Vis Mortis as well somewhere here. Yep. So it would probably be like SRS for clear, and then Tukohama's vanguards for bossing, and have like 4 of them, and they just like melt absolutely anything that they come across. Yeah, still playing the ED. At the moment I'm basically just trying to spawn Red Elders. I think I've done a couple Red Elders now. Haven't found a Jewel, haven't found an Amulet. But there's so many good items that I gotta farm from them. So the Jewels, obviously, there's some crazy ass Jewel mods from the Watcher's Eye. And just the plain Watcher's Eye for the ES roll, life roll, and the mana roll. It's basically like better than this. I mean, sure, it has some resistance, but I don't necessarily need it. Or like this, there's like a tiny bit of damage and life. So, and I could potentially, like, I will use the discipline eventually. And speaking of that, actually, that's why I want the Cerberus Limb. Actually, we could probably just show it to you. I think I showed it before, but we can take a quick look again. So it has some spell damage, it has some gas speed. The spell damage leads for like whatever, because you block on your shield. But okay, you get ES per armor from your shield, and then we are always forgot the name of the unique shield, so we just go it this way. So Magna Eclipses. So it has +2 gem levels, so that's really good for Enlighten. I could slap Enlighten, Flesh and Stone, Malevolence there. So I actually just found an Enlighten 2 yesterday, and I found an Empower yesterday. So yesterday was a really good day. So it has like up to 1700 armor, which every 5 gives you an ES. So 1500 armor equals 300 ES. So this is like an easily 400 ES shield with over 100 life. With some evasion, you also get like 20 evasion per 5 ES. So yeah, there's a couple of hundred evasion there too, be taken from the shield, and it has armor too. So I really want to do that combo, and yeah, with that, I only need to take this. I don't need to like go I don't need to go here or anything like that for more reservation, and I will easily have mana to sustain running Flesh and Stone, Malevolence, and Discipline. So there's a lot of Watcher's Eye mods I could use, and I can get like a level 1 clarity on the build as well if I were to find like a clarity tool or something like that. So there's just a bunch of shit that I could use. I actually think today I'm probably gonna be farming some Atsuri, hoping to get the boots. I would probably drop these boots for it. Need a tiny bit of extra coulters it somewhere, but I don't think that's an issue. Well, actually, I would still be, you know, capped resistances for everything except the weak, obviously. And that has a lot of evasion. I'm actually like, yeah, because of the shield, I'm like 1200, like, sorry, 12k evasion without flasks. And without having the flask suffix for 100, like up to 100% evasion, I'm at 35k now. Which is pretty good, like goddamn good. And I'm missing a life roll from here. Like, I think the gloves I draw for this is like 300 extra life, but this gives you so much like damage, it's just crazy. And yeah, I think the rarity on the Foundation is paying off. Oh, nice. Foundation gonna hit 20 today. I'm clogged up, as you can hear probably from my talking. But yeah, having a lot of fun, having a lot of builds I wanna play, and not enough time or gear right now. But yeah, I really wanna play the SRS 2 now. So I hope
Exile?
I hope we get it from the mastermind. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.